How's everybody doing out there? Just trying to give everybody a little sample of the DirecTV in HDR. I was pretty shocked, and I didn't know it was in HDR. Some of the content that's starting to trickle out now, and I just got this box put in today. Called off half the day of work, and I'm in heaven right now, just looking at the and marveling over the picture quality with the new Sony X930e update. That surprisingly, some people have had some bad things go on with it, and I hate to see that because they're scary to download. I know that for a fact. I just turned my Wi-Fi back off, but I did go ahead and plunge and take advantage of the update after looking at a few a few of the guys out there on YouTube and their videos and such, and made a decision from that. But it looks like it affected some of the 55-inch owners. So sorry to hear that that happened. But as you can see, it's in 4K HDR for the DirecTV, which is awesome. Can't believe it. And they have more channels to come as far as, I guess, this weekend they're going to show some of the college football games and such. And just to get more about the update, I'm gonna have some of that playing a little later on this week, or maybe Sunday. I'll put a Sunday game on or something to everyone could check out, as long as I don't get kicked off of the YouTube for putting something up like that. That's why I put this up. This is kind of a safe, I think, to put up, but fix the camera a little bit there. But the I've been using this update for the last day, and I haven't seen anything wrong with it as far as the Dolby Vision's better. The overall motion's a tiny bit better, teensy tiny bit better. I can hardly see any difference in it. I did have to adjust a little bit from what I had before on that, and it looks like the overall content of what you're viewing looks a little bit sharper and crisper, and the contrast as far as the blacks looks better. The blacks look great anyway, I thought, but if you get a good panel, once again. And as we all know, this is probably one of the more scarier TVs to buy because of the weight and people dropping them and such. But this is pretty badass TV, guys. I don't see anything beating it out underneath about $3,000. And part of the reason I did get rid of it over the OLED was a few things. I wanted more pop in the picture. I didn't want to have to worry about burn-in as far as playing video games, especially. Sometimes we'll just leave an image on the screen and walk off and go grab a pizza or something and let's leave something up there. Now, I understand there's been people that test it out and their TVs are fine, but I just didn't want to have that to worry about. And I just like the overall picture of a high-end LED. And notice I said high-end, meaning top tier, one or two top tier of the TVs. So in my opinion, the best LEDs out there now would probably be the Z9F. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hearing some good reviews on it. I understand it's kind of cheaply built, which is disappointing. And then there's the Q9FN, properly tuned in, and with the new updates, I heard that looks phenomenal through my boy SD. And then he has that, and he has the C8 OLED, and he actually likes the pop of the LED just a little bit better. He likes the blacks of the OLED, but the pop of the LED. So, I mean, what can you do? It's kind of the same thing I've been harping about with everybody. If you could have both technologies and blended them into one, hey, you would have the best TV out there in the world, but they can't do that. So I'm saying, like I said, this picture here, some of you'll probably see a few distortions here, and that's the camera. I'm looking at a pristine picture, but this is basically point and shoot. I just put it in auto on the camera, so there's nothing fancy going on here. It's just kind of a point and shoot type of deal. As you can see, sometimes the bars, you can see the bars go across the I wonder why it does that. I'm not a camera expert, so I have no idea. But yeah, as far as the update is concerned, there's not a problem with it. The Dolby Vision especially looks better, a lot better. It's brighter, more contrast, and just slightly more three-dimensional in detail. So sucks that happens to some people with their TV, but as far as I'm concerned, the update is good to go for all 65-inch users of the X930e. And I'll let everybody go. I'll probably have a football game up maybe tomorrow with the 4K HDR. Kind of stoked about that. I've been trying to get 4K here for a while, and we finally got it where I'm located at. As far as I I wanted to have at least a few channels, so I understand the content's, you know, not 100% all there. There's a lot of stuff you have to actually purchase as far as movies and stuff, but if you're into sports, football games and stuff like that, there's gonna be you know, 2 or 3 games on at a time with the HDR 4K. Quote me if you guys have had this before. You out there that have had that before and want to leave something in the comments, let us know more about it. Like I said, I just hooked this up myself, and I'm pretty floored with the quality of it. And hopefully there's more to come on this, and I'll let everybody know how it goes. But you all have a good one and have a great weekend.